Hello. Well, we have some interesting new revelations from Ledger Nano. It seems that if you opt into the recover option in their new service, the government can subpoena them and get your crypto. That means, right, Uncle Sam is really going to be your uncle when it comes to crypto. He can just subpoena them, beat you up, and get your crypto. How do we know this? Well, let's take a look, folks. Let's take a look. Credit to Mason Versus on Twitter. To play devil's advocate, if a subpoena was issued to the ledger or the third parties by the government, could they use recover to access the ledger without the customer hitting a button or knowing about it? And the co-founder responded, if you are a recover user and have your shard into safeguarded by third parties, then yes, a government could subpoena them and get access to your funds. Using recover gives you an easy recovery option and mitigates backup loss, but your assets could get frozen by the government in theory. I'm not a lawyer and I didn't see any legal opinion on the subject. That is correct, folks. Uncle Sam has access to your ledger funds if you use the recover access. But what if you don't use the recover access? Remember, this firmware update shows that it's always possible for Ledger to send data. Now, what if they remove that whole the whole screen with a recover thing? They can actually access the data on your Ledger Nano, including your passphrase, even if you don't check the box. Now, because of legal reasons, they probably won't do that. But if the government gets really desperate, or if the government really pushes them, even if you don't use the recover phase, remember, it's still kind of stored in your Ledger Nano somewhere, that your code. And they could possibly send it out, because if you can opt into it, there's a possibility that even if you don't opt into it, they actually have ways in, then they can actually access your key phrase, and then Uncle Sam would have your ledger. So are we going to trust them on this? Absolutely not, folks, because you know why? Because these folks have always said that it's a cold wallet, but what we know now is it's not a cold wallet. It's still probably better than keeping it on the exchange, but maybe not that much better. And especially if you opt into recover, then Uncle Sam definitely has access to your Bitcoins if there's a government subpoena. And I'm not really sure how much Ledger Nano will actually fight for your cause. My guess is they probably won't, and they will bend to Uncle Sam's will. This is probably in regards to the MiCA rules and maybe some US regulations as well. But you can't trust Ledger Nano now, because Uncle Sam has his hands in your pockets. That's right, if you will use Ledger Nano in the future. So that's another reason to get off Nano, get into a true cold wallet, or use MetaMask or one of the other wallets, or heck, just use a paper wallet and remember your 12-word key phrase. Write it down somewhere, folks. Write it down, store it in a safe, do something. Don't just try to remember it in your head, because if you have a headache, you might just lose millions of dollars, and no one wants that. So that's right, folks. Ledger Nano, Uncle Sam, think about that. And don't trust Ledger Nano anymore. So that's the news for the day. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.